she says something pretty direct, as is his response.
Don't say that right now.
So the suspect says, I'm down to right now. And the officer is like, don't say that right now. Come on, as the woman, she already knows that this guy is gonna fold. He's not like, come on, no self-control at all, bro. What's good, YouTube? Welcome to another reaction video. A California cop was caught with a woman in the backseat of his police cruiser. Now, this story is a very interesting story and shows you what post-nut clarity does to you. This police officer was arresting this woman and another man, and he was left in charge of this woman, right? And this woman tried to seduce him to get out of the charge. Now, this body cam I'm about to show you guys, we're gonna react to it. It's the whole thing is funny, it's crazy, and I want you guys to see, and we can discuss, and you guys can judge for yourself.
All right, anyway. Okay, we're just gonna go to my car right here, okay?
This is the suspect to pay attention to. Her name hasn't been released publicly, but she'll play a part in this story.
Follow me. Is this car here? On the other side of my car.
Can I put on my shorts?
Yeah. Sorry, want to get something to drink?
No. So I want mine, but I'm like.
So at this point, the woman has been, detained, put in the car, and is now left with the police officer, right? So let's see what happens from here.
I'm complying, yeah.
Thank you.
The first ride is pretty normal, with slight conversation between the pair.
What do you mean? I'm cool to you.
But after that, she says something pretty direct, as is his response.
Don't say that right now.
So the suspect says, I'm down to right now. And the officer is like, don't say that right now. Come on, as the woman, she already knows that this guy is gonna fold. He's not like, come on, no self-control at all, bro. You could have just waited till you went back to your wife at home. But let's keep watching.
I said don't say that right now because everything's being recorded right now.
5 minutes go by before Officer Hare checks in on her again.
Are you doing good back there? Are you doing good back there?
Almost 10 minutes later, he calls out to her once more.
What's going on?
Officer Hare continues driving before he appears to reach over to his body camera. Shortly after, it goes dark.
So at that point, he has switched off his body camera. So no evidence, right? That's what he thought. That's what I thought too, Let's keep going.
The next body camera video we have is from another officer who was called to the scene to rescue Officer Hare. That is after he locked himself in the backseat of the squad car with the female suspect. All this for more than an hour.
So the thing with police officer cruisers is the back seats where they put people that are detained, they don't have handles. So once you get in and you close the door, you're trapped. Now, what they said, he turned off his camera. But what I learned from this case is that the car is still being able to be tracked. So during the investigation, they found out that he made a detour when he turned off his body cam. So they still knew where he was, right? And now this is a new police officer that was called. He called to come help him that he's being stuck inside the police cruiser. Now, how are you going to explain this?
Alright, sir, step out of the vehicle for me.
Body camera video captures Officer Hare's seemingly anxious reaction when he says everything went wrong. The other officer on the scene then stops recording almost right away.
Everything just went wrong.
You see, the other officer already knew what was going on. Like, come on, your fellow comrade is stuck at the back seat. You know, how did he get there? Everything just went wrong. So the other cop, a good friend or just trying to cover up cops, turns off his body cam. You know.
Hold on, let me turn my camera off. She's code 4? She's code 4. Okay. Yeah, let me turn this off.
And you know what's crazy about this? After this whole thing happened, the girl still went to jail because she didn't escape. He was supposed to pay her in, I guess, sex, and then maybe he lets her go. I don't know how that's gonna work, but at the end of the day, the cop is the one that lost because he should have showed restraint. Now he's finished nutting. The post-nut clarity has hit him, and now he's like, oh shit, I really messed up. And you know what's crazy? The craziest part about this video is what I'm gonna show you guys at the end. So stay tuned. It is when he's reenacting to the police officers during the investigation of how he got locked in the SUV.
You'll notice from this video that Officer Hare isn't wearing his body camera when he's discovered in the back seat. He later told investigators it had somehow disconnected from the mount, but an internal affairs report determined that wasn't even possible. There's even video showing Hare's body camera still in good condition. After all of this, Officer Hare reenacts the situation for one of his superiors.
Okay, you mind just showing us?
Yeah, show us how you got locked up. Show us.
And then, do you want me to see how she was laying down, or
How you ended up inside?
so? Yeah, so she was laying down. Her face was over there, and then I was just like kind of right here. I was like, hey, well, at first I was like, hey, wake up. I was like, hey, you okay? Blah blah blah. She did like, so her head was facing towards that way. And then, so then this is when I was shaking her, and then this is when I went in. But then I don't know if I had my hand like this, and then that happened. And I kicked it with my foot like that, and then I was in, and then I was waking her up like this. I was like this, waking her up. While I was waking her up, I hear the door click behind me.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, so yeah, I was like this. And then when I found out the door was clicked behind me, I positioned myself like this. And I already knew that there was no door handle, but I was just...
So, like, come on, guys. Like, anybody hears this story is just gonna be like, what's going on? Like, this is so made up. Like, I feel bad for him. Like, narrating this, he's like, oh my God, please buy this story. Even though I know no one's gonna buy this story. Post-nut clarity, man. He's regretting everything now.
Just like frantic. I was like, I can't get out of here.
Okay.
And then that's when she was able to sit up here. And then I told her, you can stay there, blah blah blah. And then I was just like hunkered down like this on my side.
So let me go to the other side, then you climb back in.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Rewind.
Again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, open the door, and then as I came in like that, I was trying to wake her up. My feet wasn't this, my feet didn't get caught like that. And then when I was like waking her up, that's when I noticed that this door closed on me. And then that's when I was like frantic trying to open the door, but I...
Anyway, guys, that's pretty much the video. And guess what? During further investigation, they found traces of semen on his police belt. I think the officer has been, I don't know, let go from the police force or something, you know, but like, come on, man. Have some self-control. I mean, I get it. Like, you lost your job over a torta. Hey, nothing wrong with tortas. I love them tortas. But you have to have self-control, you know? It's insane. I'm sure he regrets. And that's the thing. When guys that this shit happens to, and they start to regret after the post-nut clarity, I'm sure after they think to themselves, like, did I just throw away my life for 30 minutes of fun or 20 minutes of fun? Literally. I just wonder, because both of them were investigated separately. He was investigated separately, and then the woman was investigated separately. So I wonder if she snitched or ratted him out and said the entire truth. I wonder how it happened, but That's a crazy story. Guys, as I said, I blame him. Yeah, she seduced him. I'm not gonna blame her, whatever. Like, bro, you're a police officer. You should know better. So, it is what it is. Personal clarity. Once you nut, you're already like, oh my God, I messed up so bad. No, I'm sure once the door locked on him, that's when he's like, oh shit, I wish I could go back 20 minutes in time. Like, to be fair, he was an easy target. Once she started flirting with him, and he was like, don't say that right now. You're being recorded. I knew it was over. But that's pretty much it for this video. What do you guys think about this story? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. This is the first time I'm actually reacting to body cam video. I watch them a lot all the time. They're interesting. I just said let me react to it. If this video does well, I'm gonna react to more of them. If not, I'm gonna just mind my business and do other things. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.